All pussies beware. We masked up and riding. We masked up and riding. We masked up and riding. So everybody died. We masked up and riding. We masked up and riding. We masked up and riding. So you better be quiet. We masked up and riding. We masked up and riding. We masked up. Run that back. All pussies beware. We masked up and riding. We masked up and riding. We masked up and riding. So everybody died. We masked up and riding. We masked up and riding. We masked up and riding. So you better be quiet. We masked up and riding. We masked up and riding. We masked up and riding. So everybody died. We masked up and riding. We masked up and riding. So if you got beef with us, you better move to a island. Go be selling no block. I ain't thinking I'm just playing. This on that bitch. Stinking, I ain't playing. Riding with my nigga, bro. They keep it though. This is the way they go. Chop us and automatic. Fuck up for bitch. We crash you down. Fuck nigga. Be black quick. Whistle on like chopsticks. Aiming for your forehead. Fill your brain with dope on lead. Play that shit, you bet I'm dead. Pussy underneath them dread. Mix some flex up in a net. Play my right and take the left. Press the smoking and push on that. Now play bitch, you take this shit. Catch in the kitchen. Look at the bitch. Bust the bitch. Take your shit. Listen, me respect my mind. Slap this mind and get your mind. Taste my dick, you in a shit. Bitch, you bet I'll save your bitch. We masked up and ride. We masked up and ride. So everybody died. We masked up and ride. We masked up and ride. We masked up and ride. So you better be quiet. We masked up and ride. We masked up and ride. We masked up and ride. So everybody died. We masked up and ride. We masked up and ride. So if you got beef with us, you better move to a island. Masked up and ride. Masked up and ride. Don't your shit up, pop it back. Now everybody died. If you at the spot, then you better give them round until we coming through. Bust it, laying everybody down. Ain't saying no things. Ain't saying no things. Going them till my clip empty, cause you hurt my homie, man. I never start shit, cause I'm always straight. But if you start it, I'ma finish it and straight retaliate. Light it, bust them like a burger, let them dry like a raisin. So if you don't want no trouble, you should chill just like the days. My company is amazing, so I never get caught. No, cause we masked up and riding, so ain't much you really saw, bitch. We masked up and riding, we masked up and riding, so everybody died. We masked up and riding, we masked up and riding, we masked up and riding, so you better be quiet. We masked up and riding, we masked up and riding, we masked up and riding, so everybody died. We masked up and riding, we masked up and riding, so if you got beef with us, you better move to a island. Masked up and riding, headed to your hideout. 30 million pounds of that work, let me find out. Shit and work, clear place, poppin' when we ride out. Flex and they hard, 12 feet from the side out. Every time you see me with them niggas, know it's on, boy. I said that you don't care, got me in my homeboy. Why would you wanna let it cut all of that talk off? Why I messed up, right? Knock a nigga off. And I'm in the hood, that's what deeper than the SWAT team. Nigga, what's good? It's Cadillac with red beams. Wish a nigga would to my section when you see me round. You got beef with us, we masked up, bitches going down. Yeah, man, what's good, everybody? What's good, man? It's your big homie, Big Bad. Man, this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. One of the only places online where you're going to come get the real deal, man. I thank y'all so much, and I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in and tapping in, man. It's a beautiful night. I got a lesson to be taught, man, and I first and foremost wanted to say, tonight I'm be talking about rapper Bloodhound Lil Jeff. You know, he's a drill rapper from Chicago. I know a lot of people might, a lot of my subscribers or people who watch my content might not care about drill rappers and shit like that. They might not be hip to it, but it doesn't matter what you focus on in your life.
What matters is what's important, and what matters is lessons that could be taught or learned from any situation. So this Lil Jeff, Bloodhound Lil Jeff, him passing away is a big opportunity for a lesson to be learned. And first and foremost, I wanted to say rest in peace to Bloodhound Lil Jeff, because despite the life he lived, because I don't know everything he did, you know what I'm saying? But despite the life he lived, not many people, because I won't say nobody, despite the life he lived, not many people deserve to be hunted down and slain like he did. They hunted him down and slain him. You feel what I'm saying? They actually, well, he got done dirty. Now, I'm gonna show y'all some footage of him. I'm gonna break down some of what I noticed, and I'm gonna break down the lesson that can be learned off of this, because this is a major lesson that can be learned and has to be learned and should be learned by all the youngsters and even anybody. It's a lesson to be learned, because if we don't pay attention to the things that are happening to other people, that same stuff could happen to you or me or your child or your nephew, your son. If you don't pay attention to things that are happening in this world, it could happen to you and yours. So I'm not talking about the little Jeff murder or the little Jeff death, his death, because I want to get clicks or glorify it or clout about it. I'm talking about it because it's a very serious topic and a very important lesson that needs to be learned. Today, our young brothers, the young generation, they see a paycheck with this rap music. They see a paycheck with this drill music. They see money. They see a way to make a means out of nothing. See, I'm not against rap music at all. I rap. If you listen to the song, my intro song at the beginning of this live, that was my drill. That was one of the songs I made that was like a drill type of vibe, Mashed Up and Ride. Because let me explain something to you. When you're a young man, when you're a young warrior, when you're a young lion, a young bull, you will have misplaced anger. When you're a young soldier, you will have misplaced anger. If you don't direct your frustrations or the frustrations of your people in the right direction, the frustrations that you feel and go through can be put and pushed right onto you and your people. So in the neighborhood, in the hoods, especially in the Black communities, we're dealing with a lot of trauma. It's a lot of people in the especially a lot of young up and coming. Yeah. On top of that cabinet by the refrigerator. Especially in the Black community, it's a lot of young people with a lot of trauma and a lot of pain that they're holding on to. This young brother, Bloodhound Lil Jeff, is from Chicago. I grew up in Chicago in the early night. I watched Bloodhound Lil Jeff. No. I lived in Chicago in the early 90s when it was the murder capital of America. So I understand the culture of Chicago, and I understand that it's certain things that you cannot avoid when you live in a place like Chicago. Let me explain something to you, because I'm going to show this footage of the young brother Bloodhound Lil Jeff, and I'm going to break it down. There's some things you can't avoid living in, being born in a place like Chicago. If you're born in a place like Chicago, you can't avoid the gang culture. If you were born or you live in a place like Chicago, you can't avoid the gang culture, because the gang culture in Chicago has been going on since the mobster and mafia days in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, all to the teens, all the way up to the damn 50s and 60s. Chicago is a city that's entrenched in gangster culture. Chicago is a city that is ingrained in gangster culture. The St. Valentine's Day Massacre, the mafia, the prohibition, the days of the prohibition. The reason the mafia was created was in places like Chicago when the government made prohibited the use of alcohol. And when the government prohibited the use of alcohol, bootlegging came about, aka the underground alcohol market. And who ran the underground alcohol market was mobsters and mafia. So in places like Chicago, the mobsters and mafia gangs, the gang culture has always been ingrained and entrenched in Chicago. Hey, everybody in here, please, y'all hit that like button for me, man. Thank y'all so much. It's free. It don't cost nothing to show some support and some love. And you're going to get some great content. So hit the like button for me. So in places like Chicago, gangsterism is in cult, thank you for whoever hit that like button. God bless you. Because it don't cost nothing to show some support, man. It don't cost nothing to show some love, and hitting the like button is a way to show support and love. Look, that gangster culture is entrenched in Chicago. So you could be born into a family that has been entrenched and engulfed in gang culture. You could be a child that's born, say you're a Black P Stone, or GD, say you're a gangster disciple in Chicago. That's a gang they have called Gangster Disciples. Say if you're GD and your whole family is GD. If your daddy, your mama, your aunties, everybody in your family is primarily a GD family, then you will be born into that family. When you're born into the family you're born into. It's just like somebody who's a Ku Klux Klan or KKK member. Their children will be indoctrinated with the mindset of the KKK member, whether their child is in the KKK or not. So just like that is the same goes for the Black gangster communities. The kids will get indoctrinated with the gangster mentality, even if the children are not gangsters. You get what I'm saying? So the gang culture is just a long, deeply enrooted, entrenched culture in Chicago's society. Now, back in the early 90s, when I was living there, it was the murder capital of America. Now, Memphis, Tennessee is the murder capital of America right now, which we all know Memphis is a primarily black city. Memphis, Tennessee is another black city where it's primarily young Black men. And now let's get to the Bloodhound Lil Jeff. All right, I'm gonna show y'all who he is, because this is very, very, very pivotal. I was watching his interview last night, and then I actually decided today, thank you for whoever hit that like button. I was watching his interview tonight, and then I decided today that I have to touch on this, because this shit is very pivotal to our society, because we have too many young brothers. This young brother was 21 years old, right? This young brother was 21 years old. He's dead and gone now. But he was 21 years old. And the crazy thing about this young brother is he, let me show you. There's an interview he did. There's an interview he did with DJU. And DJU is a very, oh shit, I'm about to do it again. I knocked my coffee over. There's an interview he did with DJU. And DJU is a very, very big, popular Chicago blogger. He's a very big Chicago blogger. I want y'all to see this. This is very, very, very serious. Hold up.
You'll be hearing that shit.
Because this is a 21-year-old man. I want y'all to see the mind of the 21-year-old drill rapper in Chicago. You know, and this is, let me show you. And this young brother, he's not even a bad person. He's not even a bad person. He's just, this is the game, the entrenched culture of the game. So, all right, so let me show y'all. Fair use. This is, I'm gonna review and react to a little bit of this DJU Bloodhound interview. So DJU, don't flag me, bro. I'm not going to down your show, because I love and respect your show. I'm subscribed to your channel and I respect you, bro. Don't flag me, and I'm just using your clip. Fair use.
I'm
about to review this. Y'all pay attention, man.
That music inspire a lot of kids, though. That shit,
yeah, for sure. That.
Okay, now I'm gonna go back. Because that's where I wanted to start at. He's talking about how the music inspires the kids.
Part to everything that go on. That shit motivate.
Here we go.
So you would say you've experienced some trauma.
Basically, that's what you're.
I'm gonna go back right
growing
there.
up in these streets of Chicago.
I'm gonna go back right there. I gotta hear that. Y'all gotta hear that.
Shit, bogus.
Damn. Okay. Right.
I still made it though. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters. I didn't even think about that. I forgot. You know, during the pandemic, a lot of students suffered. You know, they weren't able to attend graduations and proms and stuff like that. But like you said, at least you still made it, right?
Exactly.
And hearing that you turned on the porch at age 18 mean, you know, you weren't always just, you know, outside, right? Me, myself, personally, I turned on the porch at age 17. So can you tell us,
I wasn't doing no badass shit until really, around that time.
So can you tell us, like, who introduced you to the street life?
My brother.
Your older brother, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And how was he showing you the ropes?
Let me tell you, nigga, my crib got shot up when I was like 14. I was some stupid ass shit. The bullet, that bitch flew like right past my face. They had shot the back and the front. Then they blew the car up and set that bitch on fire. Shit was busting. I ain't gonna lie, it was going on. They came crib up. That bitch almost hit me, though. See what I'm saying, though? Shit like that. I play a part. I was just seeing that shit every day. I was seeing it every day, you know what I'm saying? So like everything they was doing, I was seeing that shit all the time. Just like I'm doing right now. It's just I'm a part of it now, so it's different.
All right. I have to pause that because he said something very pivotal. He said he grew up, because I grew up in Chicago. Our house used to get shot up and shit. Our apartment got shot up and shit. But listen, I'm not talking about me. He said he grew up, house getting shot up at 14, car bombed, people blowing his car up, and he grew up in a war zone. He grew up seeing that type of shit every day. He said, that's every day I see that type of shit every day. So all his young childhood, he was conditioned in a war zone. He was PTSD, post-traumatic slave disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, live from the war zone of Chicago. And so this shit is very traumatizing. It's very harmful, and it's very impactful to the young mind or the young developing child's mind. So imagine being 14 and your house being shot up, car bombed, and all that type of shit. So in your mind, you like, man, we're finna go get that, man. We're finna go get them back, bro. They not finna do this to us, to my mom and crib, my OG's crib, and get away with it. So in your mind, that's common everyday shit. That's not it's not nothing out of the ordinary for you to be growing up in a war zone and shit like that. So imagine, like he said, he's seeing that shit every day. So it's not nothing too out of the ordinary. It's not too out of the ordinary for him. You get what I'm saying?
You've experienced some trauma.
Basically, that's what you want to call it.
Growing up in these streets of Chicago. Because you're still young, brother. How old are you?
I'm 21.
21.
Yeah.
Young brother. This like the new generation of Chicago.
Yep.
I consider y'all drill babies. Cause how old was you when Chief Keef came out? Like
I was in 3rd grade. I was watching that shit after school. I remember that what the fuck Don't Like. I was in 3rd grade. We tweaking out that shit in school.
Yeah. All right. Right then and there. Gotta pause it again. He's talking about a rapper named Chief Keef, a very popular, one of the first big drill rappers out of Chicago. One of the first big drill rappers out of Chicago. It been niggas rapping, it been niggas yapping, but Chief Keef was really the one who put Chicago on the map for like that street drill scene. Oh fuck nigga, that's that shit I don't like, bang bang. Oh bitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. No. You know, that's that. And so he said at the age of 3rd grade, he was listening to that. So you imagine, you're growing up 3rd grade. A 3rd grade child is probably about what? Shit, 7, 8, 9? Young. 7, 8, 9, young. And you listening to Don't Like, fuck nigga, that's that shit I don't like. and then you're growing up in a war zone, seeing your house get shot up and your friends get killed and all. It's not the people of Chicago's fault. It's the society's fault how it's set up in Chicago. I'm from Chicago. It's set up like that. It's not something it's not something coincidental. That shit is systematic. And like I said, gang culture been going hard in Chicago since the 1920s and 1919s and shit like that, since the mafia been doing that shit. So gang culture is very, very strong, entrenched in Chicago's shit. Let's go.
Yeah. So even for like the third graders, Chief Keef and that whole movement had a great impact.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, people say that.
Can you tell us who are some of the rappers you grew up listening to?
Shit, Hell, Bezel, Dirt. Man, most of all the Chicago raps, for real. I heard the same shit.
So how would you say the drill era affected you and your peers? Like, you know, how did that turn y'all up? Can you tell me what that felt like for you and your friends?
Listen.
Drill music is a main important part to everything that go on. That shit is motivation for the trenches. And we hearing that shit they be talking about. That shit make you want to get in your Congo. That shit gonna do it for you, bro. That music.
All right, I'm gonna pause it right there. He said drill music is a major motivation. It's major for their society, for their people. He said when you listen to it, you hear what they talking about, and it make you want to jump in your car and go. He's talking about the music makes you want to jump in your car and go kill somebody. Because drill music is about killing and drilling. It's about spinning and sinning. He's saying that music is so motivational, and he called that motivation. But, you know, he's a warrior. He's a young warrior. So he looks at as war as motivation, you know, fuel for war as motivation for him. So I understand he's a warrior. He's not an average civilian. These are war-torn people, man. You know what I mean? So he said that shit is motivation. And also, too, what he's talking about, drill music is a main source of their income. These young brothers have tapped into making money off of pain and suffering and death and degradation of their own people, and it's not their fault. These companies pay handsomely for people who self-destruct and take their own people out. And the reason why is two birds with one stone. When you pay somebody who's actually taking out their own people and causing pain and suffering to their own people, when you pay them and boost them up, the people who they hurt and killed, they know who they hurt and killed. So they are their ops, their opposition, their enemies will be even more emboldened and mad and enraged to want to retaliate and kill this person. So it will cause the music influence will cause chaos in the society and in the community. And then that's the first thing. And then also it will cause death to the person who creates the music, because his image will get put up so high, it'll piss off his ops, the real one. Because like I said, if he's a real killer and sinner and spinner, he's already killed people before they sign him. So the people who he's killed, their family and friends know he killed them and he's responsible. So that pisses them off and makes them want to get him more. Like a FGB Duck. FGB Duck was just like everybody else in Chicago who was drilling, sinning, and killing. But he was a big op. They called him Big Op. They called him the top op and shit like that, because he was a fucking big name. He had a big name, so his name made people want to do him worse. His name is like King Von. King Von got famous for killing people, so he already had enemies. So when he got in a position of power and fame, his enemies wanted him more. So he didn't get spared no mercy when he met opposition, because when Lil Tim seen King Von beating up Quando Rondo, his artist, When Lil Tim seen King Von beating up Quando Rondo, Lil Tim knows King Von is a murderer. Lil Tim knows King Von's street reputation, so he didn't hesitate to pull that gun out and shoot my boy up, because he knows you're dealing with a murderer. So if you don't up that fire and blaze his ass, he might up his fire and blaze you. So when you got a strong street reputation and you got ops, your death date is a target. You have a big target on your head. And they want your chain, they want your name, they want your fame. And they'll do anything to take it. It's so bad. Let's keep it going, bro. Because I want this little young man to tell y'all a story and a lesson.
That music inspire a lot of kids, bro. That shit, yeah.
Yeah, for sure that.
He said the music inspires a lot of kids and it fucks motherfuckers' heads up. So he's very understanding that the music is poisonous to the young children, even himself.
Okay, so tell us what the Bloodhound Lil Jeff top 5 drill rappers of all time list look like.
I don't even got no top 5 rappers. I don't even really listen to a lot of people like that for real.
Okay.
So I ain't gonna say I got no top 5 because I'm gonna be right here making up some bullshit. I ain't gonna be lying like a mother.
Look, that's another thing. That's another thing about the young generation. The young generation have no respect for nobody because the young generation feels entitled to everything. The young generation of men and women, this is both men and women. The young generation feels entitled to everything but don't want to work for nothing. The young generation feels so entitled, he'll take your shit. I'm gonna show y'all, let's go. These young niggas will take, on this interview, these boys got 2 watches on, 2 AP watches on. They stole them from somebody. They robbed somebody for them. And they're gonna talk about it on here. Now, I might not play that much, but let's go.
5 people, I'm probably gonna listen to one. So I'm gonna be lying. That shit ain't gonna be about nothing.
So Bloodhound, 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 Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, Bloodhound, YB, Bloodhound, Bloodhound.
YB.
Who is YB? Is that young boy?
You know that.
NBA young boy? Okay, because I thought I heard Verse say that in y'all other video.
Yeah.
So you listen to YB.
Oh yeah.
So y'all big young boy fans?
Ain't no fans, but we like the
music. I mean, you know, I ain't mean to use the word fan like that.
But no motherfucking fans, but
so y'all like young boy music?
He make good music. We like good music. We support good music.
Okay. So how do you
look? Like I said, these young niggas, the young generation don't even have respect. He can't even respect young boy enough. He respects him enough that he'll live with his music and live to it and live by it. But he don't even respect that man enough to say, I'm a fan of him. See, this is the lack of respect our youngsters have. They don't even respect authority. They don't respect nobody better than them. And they feel like nobody is better than them. They feel like, nigga, I'll blow your brains out, nigga, and I'll be you. Nigga, I'll kill you and take your block over. That's how the young people think. They don't have no respect.
About K-Von, did he have an impact
on you?
I
K-Von's mama, it's just that they don't got shit to do with me, so I'm gonna listen to whatever I want to, because they don't got shit to do with me at all.
Look, hey, pay attention to this, pay attention to the young dude in the hoodie, the enabler, the junkie. Watch this. Pay attention to your friends always, y'all. This young brother right here in the hoodie, the junkie's finna start coming up out of him. He's gonna ask the Bloodhound Lil J dude, can he fire up the blunt? It's a big ass backwood that they wrap with backwood and then they wrap it with joint paper so it's white, but it's a big ass blunt. He's gonna ask the Bloodhound J because it's obviously little bruh shit. Bro got the money and the motion, you know what I'm saying? So he got the drugs and all that shit. He's gonna, this enabler dude, the hoodie dude, they're probably best friends. I'm not taking nothing from the brother, but the enabler junkie dude is gonna ask the Bloodhound J dude, can I fire up the blunt? Pay attention to this shit, man.
So Bloodhound, 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 Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, Bloodhound, YB, Bloodhound, Bloodhound.
Who is YB? Is that young boy?
You know that.
NBA young boy? Okay, because I thought I heard Verse say that in y'all other video.
Yeah.
Say you listen to YB.
Oh yeah.
Y'all big Young Boy fans?
Ain't no fans, but we like the
music. I mean, I ain't mean to use the word fan like that.
Ain't no motherfucking fans, but
so y'all like Young Boy music?
We make good music. We like good music. We support good music.
Okay.
So
how do you feel about K Von? Did he have an impact on you?
It's just that they don't got shit to do with me, so I'm gonna listen to whatever I want to, because they don't got shit to do with me at all. We could.
Word.
Ask one more question, and then I'm trying to do something. Just go ahead, don't do it. Now pay attention to this. Okay. Look, he said, ask one more question, and then I gotta do something. He got something premeditated. Watch this shit. This young nigga's about to snort. He's about to crush a Xanax pill and snort it on. I mean, a Percocet pill and snort it on here. They're about to snort. Watch this shit, man. This young nigga's dead. He died 3 days after making this interview, y'all. Before the time, so I get to it. We're going.
Okay, but what about the type of lifestyle that Von led? You know, everybody consider him the top savage of the rap. Was that something you looked up to as a youngin coming up?
He was a cool dude, but it's like, yeah, that's him. I'm me. Look at bro. Look at bro. Look at him. He's wiping the table down. Everybody do what they do. Look, it's a lot of shit. Look. I'm gonna play this. I'm not gonna rewind it no more, but I gotta show y'all. This nigga's the junkie. He's the junkie enabling the money man to do the drug. Come on, bro, it's time. He pulled the blunt out to fire up the blunt, and then bro was like, hold on, just ask me one more question and I gotta do something. So he told his homeboy, hold on, just ask me one question, I'm gonna do something. So his homeboy put the blunt up, because if you're a junkie, you know these niggas like to snort, and then when you snort, you smoke something and then melt down what you snorted. It's junkie shit, man. It's junkie shit, man. It's sad. It's 21-year-old junkie, man. It's sad. I don't know about, because that shit ain't broadcasted. But that shit, everybody do that. Trust me. A lot of niggas do that type of shit. Right. Look, he's scratching and shit.
So can you tell us around what age you started rapping and who influenced you to get in the booth?
Bert. Oh, my granny, Bert. It was great. It was Bert. First one, you know, rapper. I was in the studio with Bert, and I'm like, he like, man, get on the beat. So I told his ass, hell nah, I don't know what to say. That shit too hard. Then I did that shit at home on some bullshit, and then I went and made the song, and then both of them said that shit was raw. I've been telling folks to get raw. But it was on some slow shit. Like, I want to know, I'm finna do this shit every day. I just let it go. It came with the time. And I didn't want no forced shit. I was going with the flow with it. And then I'm turning it off after this, but
hey, so do you remember what your first recorded song was?
Bloody Family.
Okay.
With me and JB.
You shot a video to that and everything? Yeah. How did that do?
It got like 50,000 or something. It's a year old. That was the first video a year ago. So it's like, right now it's like 50 or some shit out there, 55. I don't know, something like that. It's really good.
And so from there, how did you gather the confidence to continue? What made you say, you know what, this is what I'm finna do. I'm finna just be a rapper.
For the past 2 years.
All right. So I ain't even gonna play it, because you can go watch it on there. The whole point of this, because I got another footage. I don't care. I got another footage. And I know, this is for the internet. This ain't for the, because everybody don't watch everything. Now, look, this young brother. Nah, first I gotta play that. Hold on, I gotta play that last part. I got it.
For the past 2 years, convicted murderer Christopher.
Okay. I gotta record this, because this is a recording for the internet. Wait, it was bigger than the guys at that point, because the guys might not run your shit. Both of them gonna tell me if that shit weak, because I'm gonna tell them if that shit suck. But once I see other people was fuck with it, I'm like, I bet we could do it.
Word. Man, one of my favorite songs of yours is Niggas Be 12.
Niggas definitely be 12. Sure. I'm for 6K.
I really like the beat.
And that shit old. That's a song that's gonna be a year old.
Right. It said 1 year ago on the YouTube, right? So after listening to the song, a question that I got from it is, If you found out one of your homies told something, would you cut him off?
Yeah, you damn right.
Okay. Now, what if the situation ain't had nothing to do with you?
Listen, man, it don't matter. I told you boys, because what if it did? I mean, and I know your ass would have told on me. You don't care who you tell on that shit, tell him.
Okay. Now, I see you over there. You getting something together.
This ain't about shit. This ain't nothing. Just a little something. I ain't got to pay this shit no attention.
We ain't never seen that on DJ UTV before.
There's a lot of shit you ain't never seen.
All right, so this young dumb brother, and after that, the interview was whack, right? The interview's whack after that. But what I had to show that for, I had to show that because young people think it's cool to do these drugs and snort pills and take pills and drink lean and do all this shit. This shit is not cool, man. It's not cool, man. It's not cool, man. And then, like, let me show y'all.
Lifestyle person, I can't fuck without this.
Hold up.
Little bitch, you bad, but you not her. I can't fuck without that yerk. That bitch, she bad, but she not her. Different flavors like Starburst. I came in, who tryna work? Your ass can't never get in this car. You ain't never put in no work, bitch. I'm taking niggas to killing school. Class start next week. You gotta at least have 2 bodies though. For I ain't coming with no. You ain't got shit. I can't work with no beginners, folks. You gotta at least have a 2. I'm gonna give y'all 2 minimum. I'm gonna start at 2 minimum, cause y'all know where I'm gonna start at 2 minimum. Now I'm just doing it for a tradition. I'm starting at 2 minimum, man. 2, you gotta have a minimum of 2. No, anything, you gotta have 2.
I'll make some.
You gotta have a minimum of 2 of them bitches. I gotta come to school. You just gonna sit your dumb ass in this seat, and whatever I say, do it. If you do anything scary, bitch, I'm smoking your ass. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm gonna have to though, cause now like I just thought you was ready and you laughed. Now I gotta kill your ass. I throw you over there in the lake. I'm about to water him. He said, damn, I only got 1. I got 3. What you want? DM me. Just DM me. What's the name?
This is how they thinking. This how they coming.
I just heard that. What you doing? Hey. Yeah, what's the name? Hey, Heaven. I've been outside and I ain't seen you not once. Hey, Heaven, I've been outside and I ain't seen a sign of you. I've been seeing everybody out don't want to see. Frag, man. They say I wasn't supposed to make it to New Year's. I done made it to a New Year with a new watch. These niggas hate me. I done made it to a New Year with an AP. I love the New Year. I'm so happy I made it. I done made it, yeah. Them niggas let me make it. Now I'm icy. They can't take it. I'm up 10. I need some more. Play that real quick.
Yo, I'm done. I was just trying to show y'all. That young street culture is trash, bro. That drill culture is trash. Bloodhound Lil Jeff proved that drill culture is trash. I'm done. I know nobody cares, but either way it goes, it's your big home, big bad, man. That shit is trash. You know, when people think, when these young kids think they doing something new and cool and different, bro, ain't nothing cool about taking somebody else's life. Ain't nothing cool about hurting somebody. Ain't nothing good about that, you know? Ain't nothing cool about that. It's cool to make a life. It's cool to save a life. It's cool to change a life. Not motherfucking take a life, you know? How about make one? Don't take one. I love y'all, man. You know, I'm gonna shorten the message tonight because yeah, it is what it is, but it's your big homie, man. I'm just trying to do my part. That's all. I got more coming. I ain't gonna stop. Don't think I'm gonna stop. You think I'm gonna stop, you dumb. Because while I still have a chance to do this shit on this platform, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the people who do rock with me. I appreciate everybody who do rock with me, man. You know. But this Bloodhound Lil Jeff situation, let this be a lesson, man. This drill shit ain't nothing. This drill rap shit is dumb. If you know a little young drill rapper, tell him, send him this video. If you know a little young brother who wants to be a rapper, send him this video. Fuck that stupid drill rap. It's your big homie, Big Betty, man. I just wish everybody just could, you know, make better decisions. Drugs are not the answer, man. Drugs are not the answer, man. I know, I can tell you. I've been there and done that. Drugs are not the answer. It's best to be healthy and sober and clean and, you know, eat your fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, you know? Man, everybody, that shit real crazy, man. They keep killing our people, man. We keep killing each other just to try to be what? What are we doing? What are we killing each other for at this point? What's the point of killing each other? No point. I seen a video where he said his ops are his old friends. So his old high school friends have became his enemies. For what reason? You know, I don't know, man. This shit is crazy, man. I don't wish no death on nobody, man. I don't wish no death on nobody, bro. I hope everybody be strong. Be smart. Stay out the damn way, man. Stay out the way. Because this world is not guaranteed, man. You know? Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Big homie.